December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
Goes right in. That's too loud.
Was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was the top man at his craft. And then his number came up and he was down with the draft. He's in the army now, blowing reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, Company B. They put a blow his bugle for his Uncle Sam. It really brought him down because he could not jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next day the cap went out and drafted a band. And now the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, Company B. Ah, toot, toot, toot-a-yada, toot-a-yada, doot-doot-doo. He plays it eight to the bar. He won't play a note unless the basic guitar is playing with him. Yeah. He makes the company jump when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, Company B. He was some boogie woogie bugle boy, a Company B. And when he plays his boogie woogie bugle, he was busy as a busy bee. And when he plays, he made the company jump eight to the bar. The boogie woogie bugle boy, Company B. Ah, toodly-yada, toodly-yada, toot-toot-toot-toot. Eight to the bar. He won't blow a note unless the basic guitar is playing with him. Yeah. He makes the company jump when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, Company B.
I hear trombone. Thank you. You know,
he puts the boys to sleep with bugle every night and wakes them up the same way in the morning bright. They clap their hands and stamp their feet, cause they know how it goes when someone gives them a beat. Whoa, whoa, he breaks it up when he plays reveille. The boogie woogie bugle boy, Company B. Ah, toodly-yada, toodly-yada, toot-toot-toot-toot. He plays it eight to the bar. He won't blow a note unless the basic guitar is playing with him.
sing it.
He makes the company jump when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, a Company B. Yeah!
Way to go. Thanks, Wendee. You know, that date that FDR said, December 7th, was indeed a day that did live in infamy. And we had no intentions of getting involved in the war during those times. But once Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, all bets were off. So anyway, here we are fighting not only in Germany, but in Japan. So talk about unbelievable. So thousands of men and women, they joined the war effort, either in the military or to go to work at home. And the need for communication was very limited. So Americans turned to letter writing to bridge that gap, and boy, could they write. And doing my research, these letters were long, lengthy, very flowery, very loving. It's incredible. There was no fax back then, no cell phones, no text. That was it. And it made it tough for the kids, too, because they had their father going away on duty somewhere. So anyway, this production reflects on those times by reading excerpts from the letters and singing the music that typified that era. So we thank you, hello, for joining us for the show.
Turn your volume down.
I got to do that. Hang on. I'll do it back here. Okay. It's always a glitch somewhere. Okay. Here we go. Forget it. You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You got to spread joy up to the minimum, bring gloom down to the minimum. Have faith or pandemonium's liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark.
His last remark.
Jonah in the well, Noah in the ark. What did they do?
What did they do, Bob?
Just when everything looked so dark, then they said you better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Oh no, don't mess with Mr. In Between.
You gotta spread joy up to the maximum. Bring gloom down to the minimum. Have faith or pandemonium's liable to walk upon the scene.
We're in the street. Hey, there's a saxophone there.
There's a sax player.
Fool me. To illustrate my last remark.
His last remark.
Jonah in the well, Noah in the ark. What did they do? Just when everything looked so dark, man, they said you better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Oh no, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Don't you dare. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Big finish. Ba 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 ba. Oh. Yeah. All right. Hey. How do you like those apples? Okay. Going right into, you'll never know.
Sentimental.
There we go. Oh, thank you.
Gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart at ease. I'm gonna make that sentimental journey to renew all memories. I got my bags, I got my reservation, and I spent each dime I could afford. Just like a child in wild anticipation, I long to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. And I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. I never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. It's 15 minutes from now.
7.
And I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. I never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home.
Nice. Well, we're going to be taking a little train ride now.
I forgot my whistle.
Thank God. I hope you have your bags packed. Yes. I hope you have your bags packed and your tickets. You have any
He hates my whistle.
Don't lose them, whatever you do. Train's rolling up. We're getting the steam out of there. Pardon me, boy. Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo?
Track 29.
That you can give me a shine.
Choo, choo, choo.
I can afford to board a Chattanooga choo-choo.
Choo, choo.
Well, I've got my fare, and just a trifle to spare.
You leave the Pennsylvania station about 3:45. You read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner at the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. When you hear the whistle blowing 8 to the bar, then you know that Tennessee is not very far. Shovel over calling, gotta keep it rolling. Woo woo Chattanooga, there you are.
There's gonna be a certain party at the station.
Yeah, yeah, satin and lace.
I used to call funny face. She's gonna cry.
Whoa, whoa,
Till I know
whoa.
that I'll never know.
Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? You leave that Pennsylvania station about 3:45. You read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner at the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. When you hear the whistle blowing 8 to the bar, then you know that Tennessee is not very far. Shovel all the calling, gotta keep it rolling. Woo woo Chattanooga, there you are.
Yeah, they were coming into the station, Wendy. There's gonna be a certain party at the station.
Yes, yes, satin and lace.
I used to call funny face. That's what I did. She's gonna cry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That'll never know.
Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? Chattanooga,
Get aboard.
Chattanooga, Chattanooga,
Chattanooga
choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? All aboard.
There you go.
Oh, you know what, Bob, I wanted to tell them that that song was written by Mac Gordon and Harry Warren, and that was actually the first gold record in history in 1941. Chattanooga Choo Choo. So we have our first letter.
We do.
April 13th, 1944. Dearest Paul, surely like that smile you gave us as the bus pulled out, and hope it will still be with you. When I got Billy ready for bed, he said, "Now that Daddy's gone, can I sleep with you?" He did sleep with me, but I couldn't get to sleep because I didn't have you to warm me up. I was thinking of you today and wondered how you felt as you walked into camp for the very first time. Wish we could be with you, but as it isn't possible, we will make out alone until things are right for us again. In the meantime, good luck to you, sailor. All my love until tomorrow. Love and kisses, Jerry and Billy.
Do the whole thing, right?
Yeah. You'll never know just how much I love you. You'll never know just how much I care. And if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you. You want to know, for haven't Haven't I told you so? A million or more times. You went away and my heart went with you. I speak your name in my every prayer. If there were some other way to prove how I love you, I swear I don't know how. And you'll never know if you don't know now.
Thank you, Wendee.
That was the wrong track.
I know. Oh, I cannot think of anyone more synonymous with World War II than Glenn Miller. And he could be called the chairman emeritus of the big band Europe. And he served in the Army back in 1942 as a captain of the 7th Service Command in the Army Specialist Corps. In 1944, he formed his 50-piece Army Air Force band. It's incredible. And he took it to England in the summer of that year, where he gave over 800 performances. And in fact, as a side note, he was actually performing during the Blitz. And there were planes falling and bombs that were falling. But there's the band still going on. The show must go on. So this next song of his, and my personal favorite, could be labeled as the anthem of those times, as it reflects on the love and the yearning that soldiers and families had to each other during that time. I think you'll know.
Loud.
I stand at your gate, and the song that I sing is a moonlight. I stand and I wait for the touch of your hand in the June night. The roses are sighing, a moonlight serenade, led astray till break of days in love's valley of dreams. Just you and I, a summer sky, heavenly breeze, kissing the trees. So don't let me wait. Come to me tenderly in the June night. I stand at your gate, and I sing you a song in the moonlight, a love song, my darling, a moonlight serenade. Just you and I, a summer sky, heavenly breeze, So don't let me wait. Come to me tenderly in the June night. I stand at your gate and I sing you a song in the June night, a love song, my darling, Amrullah, Serenade. Thanks so much. I just love that tune. As loved ones departed for various fronts, children were no different, as they came to understand that there was a war on. So they wrote many letters, and which helped raise the spirits of those who were stationed far from home. In May of 1944, 2.5-year-old Meredith, she wrote this letter to her father while he was still in boot camp.
Dear Daddy, Daddy's a good boy. Mommy's a good girl. Mary's a good girl too. A letter to Daddy. I'm doing it by myself. Thank you for the pretty card. Give Daddy a kiss. Here's a kiss from me. I love Daddy. I'm all done now. Love, Mary.
I don't want to walk without you, Daddy. Walk without my arm about you, Daddy. I thought the day you left me behind that I'd take a stroll and get you right off my mind. But now I find that I don't want to walk without the sunshine. So why'd you have to turn off all that sunshine? Oh, Daddy, please come back or you'll break my heart for me. 'Cause I don't want to walk without you, no siree. I don't want to walk without you, baby. Walk without my arms about you, baby. I thought that day you left me behind that I'd take a stroll to get you right off my mind. But now I find that I don't want to walk without the sunshine. So why'd you have to turn off all that sunshine? Oh, baby, please come back or you'll break my heart for me. 'Cause I don't want to walk without you. I don't want to walk without you. No, sorry. I don't want to walk without you, Daddy. June 10th, 1944. Corporal Clyde A. Richards served with Patton's 3rd Army as a machine gunner. His unit arrived at Utah Beach
2 days after D-Day. He suffered shrapnel wounds to his back and neck after a fierce battle trying to secure a bridge at the Murderay River. He writes home to his parents from his hospital bed in Lancashire, England.
Dear Mom and Dad, this is a wonderful day in England. I'm back in England where I can rest and have a chance to get well again. I was hit by shrapnel on Sunday, June 11th, on the front lines in France. I am one of the lucky ones. After the shells stopped landing on us, of the dead and wounded, only 2 of us were able to walk back. I don't have much paper today, so I can't write much. Oh, and by the way, as you can see by the address, I'm in an English hospital. They treat me swell. Don't worry about me. I will soon be okay. Your loving son.
There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow, when the world is free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, and the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. The shepherd will tend his sheep, and the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see.
Thank you. Sergeant Paul R. Lewis served with the U.S. Army's 83rd Division as a mortarman in a rifle company. He was in the infantry for the second wave on Omaha Beach with General Omar Bradley's First Army. He was captured by German forces in December of 1944. He remained a prisoner of war until he was liberated in 1945.
Dear Corky, as I sit here writing this, my mind wanders back 2 years ago this very day. They call us brave men, honey, the backbone of the Army. But it is for our loved ones back home we are fighting so hard. Yes, we all want peace as soon as we can, so we can return home to start life anew. I have plans, sweetheart, great ones, if only God will permit my safe return home. It's going to be a tough winter. Well, I hope this war is over before the winter ends. Chin up, my darling. I hope to be with you again someday. Your loving husband, PFC Paul R. Lewis. until I smile at you. I'll never laugh again. What good would it do? For tears would fill my eyes. My heart would realize that our romance is true. I'll never love again. I'm so in love with you. I'll never thrill again to somebody new. Within my heart, I know it will never start to smile again until I smile at you. Within my heart, I know I will never start to smile again until I smile at you. Thank you. Thank you. The 13-year-old Charmaine of Kalamazoo, she wrote to her boy next door, Private Justin Slager, while he was stationed in North Africa.
Dear Justin, last night at school I helped with the rationing. I had to tell people where to go and what to do. I went on a Girl Scout scavenger hunt. I had to get a cigar butt, 3 cups of mud, a girl's fingernail, and a picture of Bob Hope. Your dog sure looks lonely. All he does is sit on your front porch and sleep, just like Grandma and Grandpa. Sincerely yours, Charmaine.
It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found somebody who could make me be true and could make me be blue, or even be glad just to be sad thinking of you. Some others I've seen,
Some others I've seen
might never be me,
might never be me.
or try to be cross, or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me a thrill with all your faults. Oh, I love you.
Don't point
so
at me,
well.
Bob.
It had to be you, just wonderful you. It had to be you. So unromantic.
It had to be you.
What?
It had to be you.
I didn't know you felt that.
I wandered around and finally found that somebody who
That's true.
could make me be true, could make me be blue, and even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you.
Some others I've seen,
some others I've seen,
might never be me,
might never be me,
might never be cross, or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do.
no, they wouldn't do.
Oh,
Nobody else gave me that thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you.
just wonderful you.
It had to be you.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful audience. Thank you.
I bet they were singing along with that one. Yeah, everyone knows that
Who
one.
doesn't, you know? Let's see.
Major Louise.
Yeah, I know. In 1942, Major Louise Camden was single, and she enlisted in the Army Nurses Corps at the age of 38. And the following is an excerpt of a letter to her friend Martha from the
Can't
Camp
hear
Bowie on adjusting to military life.
Listen, old bean,
Hey?
I'm going to have myself a time. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to have a chance to tell me what to do or when to do it for at least 2 months after I leave the Army. I'm going someplace where I can eat what I want and what I want and when I want, and drink whatever I can find, and sleep until I'm ready to get up. Now, if you know someplace like that, besides having no gates with guards, no taps or reveille,
Hello?
no band playing at 6 a.m. with the sound of marching feet, no uniforms, no salutes. Oh, and I almost forgot. It must have a rocking chair.
Does it? Where?
Maureen said they can't hear you.
My vote, this here.
I think you need to.
Would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a mule?
A mule?
A mule, yeah.
You calling me a donkey?
There's another word for it I'm not going to
Jackass,
say.
get outta here. A mule is an animal with long, funny ears. He kicks up at anything he hears. Well, his back is brawny, but his brain is weak. He's just plain stupid with a stubborn streak. And by the way, if you hate to go to school, you may grow up to be a mule.
Would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are?
Or would you rather be a pig? Hey,
You call me a
I
pig?
didn't write it.
He's calling me a pig.
Come on.
Seriously. A pig is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace. He's got no manners when he eats his food. He's fat and lazy and extremely rude. So if you don't care a feather or a fig,
Well, I don't.
you may grow up to be a pig. Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a fish?
Fish.
You know, a Pisces?
They're wet.
I'm a fish.
They're
I'm a Pisces.
slimy. Get out of here.
Yeah, just saying.
A fish won't do anything but swim in a brook. He can't write his name or even read a book. To fool while the people is his only thought. And he's slippery, he still gets caught. But then again, that kind of life is what you wish. Hey, you may grow up to be a fish.
And all the monkeys aren't in the zoo. Every day you meet quite a few. So you see, it's all up to you. You could be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star.
That'll do it. Okay. Oh,
Liveroni.
yeah. Oh, that's you. Huh? Did you read that? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, during my research of the show, I came across a comment that was written by this lovely woman living in New York named Aurora Leveroni. What a name. And she wrote a lovely comment on that about her husband, what she went through. And I'm going to have Wendee read off her.
She's from San Francisco, right?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I got
And what was her occupation?
geography confused.
What was her occupation?
I think she was a pot dealer.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
She was doing it, and she's 97. God love her.
She's 97 now? Oh, was this like
she
when
could
we
be older.
did the 2 years ago?
I know, but
She's probably almost 100.
hey, Mazel Tov. That's what I.
She was World War II age, right?
There you go.
Okay, here's her letter that Bob found in his research. During World War II, my Navy fiancé left for 2 years in the South Pacific, and I waited for him until his return, and we were married. And after a few months, he shipped out again. I wrote him twice a day, a diary of my life without him. And at the end of each letter, I would write, "I'll be seeing you." I knew when landings were being made, as he was a beach master, and when I didn't hear from him, I would pray that he would return home safe and sound. Just before the bomb was dropped, his trans-troop ship was returning to San Francisco, where we lived. And unbeknownst to me, the Navy PO at Treasure Island had held my letters to him. One evening about midnight, my doorbell rang, and I knew it was he. As we embraced, he handed me 45 of my letters to him. We would have been married, she said 72 years this year, and that was probably a couple of years ago. And I lost him 28 years ago. Those letters are still unopened and are in a heart-shaped box on a nightstand by my bed. Aurora Leveroni. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through.
In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, that chestnut tree, the wishing well.
I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
In every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay, I'll always think of you that way.
I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new,
be looking at the moon,
but I'll be seeing
waking skies at sunrise, every sunset too seems to be bringing me memories of you. Here and there, everywhere, scenes that we once knew, and they all just recall memories of you. How I wish I could forget those happy yesteryears that have left a rosary of tears. Your face beams in my dreams, in spite of all I do, and everything seems to bring memories of you.
Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, yeah, okay.
August 3rd, 1943. My dearest Ben, I can't seem to stop thinking of you. I'm wondering if you think of me as much, or are you too tired by the end of your day? Have you heard yet if you'll be getting a furlough soon? I've been saving my pennies. If you can't make it all the way home, maybe we can meet somewhere? Anywhere that we can be together. I miss you so much. Time seems to be standing still without you. It's funny how time goes by. It flies by when we're together, but goes on for an eternity when we are parted. I miss your hugs and kisses, darling, and I can't wait till we are together again forever. I'm waiting patiently. My love for you will never change, as time seems to go by without any regard to us. Until tomorrow, your darling wife, B.
Hi. I can't do that.
What?
Thanks for the memories.
Oh.
Thanks for the memory of candlelight and wine, castles on the Rhine, the Parthenon, and moments on the Hudson River line. How lovely it was.
Thanks for reminding me.
My pleasure.
Of rainy afternoons and swinging Harlem tunes and motor trips and burning lips and burning toast and prunes. How lovely it was. Many's the time that we feasted, and many's the time that we fasted.
Oh well, it was swell while it lasted. But you know, we did have fun.
We did.
And no harm done. So thanks.
Thanks for the memory of sunburns at the shore and nights in Singapore.
You may have been a headache, but you never were a bore.
A pig and a headache.
So thank you so much. Thanks
Montmartre.
for the memory of midnight in Montmartre, galleries of art.
We traveled with the smart set, so I guess that we were smart.
Yes.
I thank you so much. Thanks for the memory of sentimental verse and nothing in my purse.
And chuckles when the preacher said, the better of a voice I give up. How lovely it was.
We who could laugh at the small things. No, the big things.
Big things.
We were parted over such a small thing.
So I heard. Now I wonder if we did the right thing. No doubt we did. Hey!
Of course we did.
So thanks for the memory. And strictly entre nous, Wendee, how are you?
And how were all the dreams that never did come true?
Awfully glad I met you.
Cheerio and toodaloo, and thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome, Wendee.
We have read many letters tonight, some sad and some happy, some full of hope and some despair, but all with love. And in closing, we present this love letter to you. Love is patient, love is kind.
It does not boast, it is not proud.
It is not true, it is not self-serving.
It is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs.
Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth.
It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres.
With the war finally coming to an end, Americans could start the healing process and breathe as a much-needed sigh of relief.
For all of them, the light finally came in all over the world.
Worked.
Yeah.
When the lights go on again all over the world, and the boys are home again all over the world, and rain or snow is all that may fall from the skies above. A kiss won't mean goodbye, but hello to love. When the lights go on again all over the world, and the ships will sail again all over the world, then we'll have time for things like wedding rings, and free hearts will sing. When the lights go on again all over the world. Pandemic.
Yeah. We know we've had a tough time this year with the pandemic and everything else. And when we see things like this, it makes us smile. Makes us so happy. We're finally getting out and doing the things we want to do. We've been locked up in our houses for so long. And that means a lot. So on behalf of Wendee and myself, we thank you for being with us tonight. And we hope you enjoyed our show. And what do you think, Wendee?
I think that says it all.
I hope so.
Let there be peace on earth, right?
I agree. Thank you.
When the lights go on again all over the world, and the cruise ships sail again all over the world, then we'll have time for things finally like wedding rings
When the lights go on again,
All over.
the world.
Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good trip home. Thank you.
We'll meet again?
Hold on, wait a minute. We're not done yet. So hopefully, like the song, we can all sing it.
We'll meet
I
again.
hear you.
Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. It was beautiful today, wasn't
In the
it?
back. Let me hear you. Come on now.
Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far
I'm not
away.
hearing you. Come on now.
So Bob, go say hello.
Yeah.
Please say hello,
Hello.
to the friends that we
Oh,
know.
my.
Tell them we won't be long.
The good buddy takes the audience on the road.
That as they saw us go, we were singing this song. Everybody. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Thank you to all our veterans out there.
Yes.
Thank you so
We
much.
salute you. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Really. And
This show was written by Bob,
thank you.
Bob DiCicco, and Bob is a COVID survivor. Give him a hand.
Thank you. I'll try to keep that quiet.
Thank you.
If you have any apple pies, I'll take it. Have a good night.